Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Battle Sisters, Celestians and Dominion box set. This unboxing is going to be very similar to the Battle Sisters squad because when you search for a Celestine squad or Dominion squad on Games Workshop's website, you will get a separate entry, but what you will receive in the post is this box of Battle Sisters, because this box set will make 5 Celestians or 5 Dominions, and with that in mind I'm going to unbox it and look at specifically the heavy weapons and the special weapons that make up this. So yeah, this box set will cost you £35, which is technically what, £17.50 per unit, if you want to look at it that way, which isn't too bad. £17 for 5 Celestians, and you're getting 5 Dominions. It can quickly flesh out your Sisters of Battle army just by getting one of these sets. If you get 2, then you've got the option there of having 5 or 10 Battle Sisters as well. Let's unbox this then. As I said in my Battle Sister unboxing, the main reason I've made this unboxing is for the title, really. YouTube and Google, it's going to be easier for people to type in Celestine or Dominion and get this result than it is for them to find the Battle Sister squad and then wonder whether you can make the Celestines and Dominions in there. It's happened before with a few of my videos whereby you've been able to make multiple or different units with the same box set, and people have still asked how and why, if you can do that. So it only shows this on the back of the box, it doesn't show it on the front, but it shows it right there. You can also make Celestine Squad or Dominion Squad. How they differ compared to the normal Battle Sister Squad is that the Celestine Squad are the wisest and finest. They're kind of like an elite choice of Sisters of Battle. They have a better stat line and access to better weapons. And the Dominion Squad, again, they're fast attack choice, and they have access to some of the assault weapons, and they can move within the movement phase, before the movement phase, and so on. So like my other unboxing, this has 3 sprues in it. You've got the cherub as well, which I don't know whether I'll use if I'm using the Celestians and Dominions. So it basically equates to about £12 or so per sprue. You get 2 little bases for the cherub. Oh well, I've got 2 in this one. That's interesting. Only supposed to get 1, but then you get the 10 32mm bases and the transfer sheet and the instruction guide, which I think I said in the Battle Sister Squad review was a little bit confusing, because it tells you how to build the Sister Superior, which is great, but then after that it kind of falls on its feet. It explains that you can make your Simulacrum Imperialis, or you can make this Celestian holding the helmet. Still a pretty good looking Celestian. This one here, it doesn't say Celestian anywhere, but at this point I'm kind of guessing that blue is a Battle Sister squad, and green is the Dominion squad, and red is the Celestians. That's what I'm kind of guessing, but this one here, you can have her with grenade and bolt gun, one of the coolest looking models in my opinion. Then you've got this one here with the bolt gun just running. Again, it doesn't say Celestian anywhere or Dominion. It does away with colours for this one, and it just shows a Battle Sister, E and F, and then Battle Sister G and H, again, doesn't really show a different colour. And then you've got I, and then the Incensed Cherub, and then it ends. So, I mean, this one does look like a Celestian with the grill up, but it really leaves it up to you in terms of making the Dominions and the Celestians. You've got options here for the special weapons. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you're looking at 8C, 9C, 10C and 11C as being their Dominions, because they've got the special weapons, then that will help you build your Dominions. But in terms of the Celestians, I think you can have a bit of a free reign with these. But what is interesting is 11C and 10C. 11C, it has a picture of a sister sort of walking with a bolt gun, and then you can change the weapon to a special weapon. But then this picture here shows the same sister on 10C. So it can be a bit confusing in times of which can be Celestians and which can be Dominions. But as long as you look in the rules, which are here, but you only get the rules for the Battle Sister Squad, I might add, even though it advertises that you can make Celestians or Dominions, it only gives you the rules for Battle Sister Squad. Now, I think personally, because there isn't a separate box set for them, they should have included the rules for the Celestians and Dominions in there as well. To me, it feels like a half-hearted effort in a way. They've had a long time to do this and make decisions, and I think they should have just had one section of the instruction book for Battle Sisters, one for Dominions and one for Celestians, even if there was a bit of crossover in terms of poses, and then at the end of those sections have a rule section for each one of those. I don't think it would have necessarily taken them that much longer to do, but it's just something that they should take home for next time if they're thinking of making another box set that has the ability to create 3 units within it to get the full package. At the moment, it looks like it's primarily advertised as Battle Sister Squad, and you can make Celestians and Dominions in there, but it's not like they're the same focus as this main troop choice, which is a bit of a shame, but that's just my thoughts on it. Anyway, let's have a look at what you get for the Celestians and Dominions. So you've got the Simulacrum Imperialis there. You've got some arms holding helmets, especially with the fleur-de-lis. So I take it the ones with the fleur-de-lis usually are for Celestians. The more bling, the better for them. You've got some bolt guns, special weapons for the Dominions. You've got a flamer, a melter, another flamer, and another melter. I'd go for the weapons that have the fleur-de-lis more than not for the Celestians, and possibly the ones without for the Dominions. You've got a number of heads there. You could have your Celestians helmetless to, you know, change the look of them compared to your Battle Sisters maybe. You've got the Cherub there. You've got some more heads, more bolt guns, Storm Bolter. You've got some heavy weapons too, and you've also got some more special weapons. So far, without looking at the last brew, you've now got 3 melters and 3 flamers, along with a heavy bolter and a heavy flamer, which is on the last brew right here. Speaking of which, you've got some options for the Sister Superior. You've got the power sword and chain sword, and then combi weapons including the Condemner bolt gun, and then you've got the heavy flamer there. You've actually got another flamer and a multi-melter, so we're now at 4 special weapons each, which is going to be outstanding for your Dominions, having those special weapons. That's the main focus of this set for me, is creating those Celestians and Dominions as kind of unique as possible. I will show you my results because there aren't really any kind of good examples in the instruction book, but I will focus on each of these sets individually and show you my results of what I've come up with in terms of a lovely Celestine squad and a lovely Dominion squad. So I hope you join me for the review of those. I'll be doing a separate review for Celestians and a separate review for Dominions. I hope you enjoy it and I hope you get a lot out of it. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.